Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the winners of 7 straight, the Toledo Rockets, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Rockets will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Washington State's offense will start this game off. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. He'll set up to throw. They're setting up the screen. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Washington State ready to go with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Johnson. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Washington State going back to work on 1st down. They'll give it to Johnson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. He makes the grab. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a 1st down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Rockets offense has the ball for the first time. And, Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him. Sometimes you play zone. Mix it up. Give different looks because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
He's got it. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Rockets come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to ride this running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Got it in the middle. It's Holly. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
That's caught. It's Rudolph. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Rockets had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
And the Rockets will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Rockets. A great catch and run for 6. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down, looking for more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. he'll ride the hot hand. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ellison. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Behind his tight end. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. The Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the 1st down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely... after the catch.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. This offense has it with really good field position. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. It's complete on the right side. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love that.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Ellison. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. They'll send out the kicker here. down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Texas. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Rockets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Got his man quickly. After the filthy move, he's got room. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Got the quick pass. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Here's a heat. Caught behind the line. It's a 0. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. The Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He's in open space downfield. They strip and scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the ref.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Picked off to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Got some room to run. Just what the doctor ordered. From the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Hauls it in. Puts him in the spin cycle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The run from the shotgun. Jukes his way for more. Got room at the 35. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground. And the Cougars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Safe completion on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And here's a fumble way behind the... Oh, he's got some space. Defense has it. They're on the move. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Toledo. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed, and he takes it back for a long touchdown.
14, Washington State, 3.
Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Listen, at this point, at the end of the first half, we're trying to generate some points.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Ellison.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep things.
Throws to the wideout. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Got a man. Touchdown, Rockets! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Finds the tight end. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Ellison. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Slant routes. They're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage, too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Handoff from the gun. Running into the open space. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Washington State has it all working right now. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Runs through the tackle. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And and he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out route. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. It is good. That'll trim the deficit to 15. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Mississippi State is in serious trouble right now. I'm not sure some folks won't be asking for a refund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in Starkville. They're trailing by 14 to Texas.
Creates a little space.
Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Rockets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw. It's Gleason. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Him down at the 23. And the Rockets send out the punt unit. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
The give out of the gun. Plows through the defense. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Sends it back in motion. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Washington State will have to boot it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Makes a move. A big, explosive play by this offense. And if you want to control the 4th quarter, might as well go in with momentum like that. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gonna run it. It's Trainer. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner will be brought down. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 1st down. Gets it to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Washington State lines up quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back.
There he goes. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Pulls it in. It's Ellison.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the play has been a non-issue.
Washington State ready to go with another 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's loose on the right. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after